what a game here in Los Angeles. With the second half of the NBA season tipping off, the Los Angeles Lakers needing a win. LeBron James, as he said, already in early playoff mode with 24 games left on the season.
He's activated, he said.
He's activated now. There's 24 games left in the season, 25 going into last night, one game under 500. The Sacramento Kings in front of them, and they looked really good in Golden State last night. They looked young. They looked dynamic. They looked ready to take a spot in the playoffs for the first time in a long time. And I'll tell you what, if last night was a preview potentially of a first-round series, I'd like to be signed up for that.
Even if it goes 4 games, like even if the Warriors end up sweeping them, they're going to be fun, they're going to be high octane, and they're going to be close.
Which was exactly what they were last night.
Yeah.
And then there's the Clippers right there. The Lakers down by hefty double digits last night.
Deep in the third
quarter. Harden getting 26 points in the first 3 quarters, and the Lakers held him to just a mere 4 points the rest of the game. The defense started coagulating. Brandon Ingram started rebounding, creating transition opportunities. He was dribble driving. LeBron was dribble driving. He was jamming it down in the hole. And I'll tell you what, this kid Bullock that they got from the Clippers, he is a guy that's spotting up for 3, and he got major minutes down the stretch, and it looks like the Lakers have found a closer, a guy that can help them close. And LeBron got a double-double, 29 and 11, 4 assists shy of a triple-double. Ingram added 27 and 13. Kuzma with 18. And the Lakers, with their largest comeback win of the season, are at 500 now. And 2.5 games behind the Clippers. And interestingly enough, 4 games behind the Rockets for the 5th seed.
Logjam.
Now, I'm looking at their schedule here. Okay. And there are 24 games to go. Teams that are in front of them that they have to beat. They've got the Sacramento Kings at home once in late March, and they've got 2 games against the Clippers in front of them, who's right there in front of them. They do not play the Spurs anymore, which I think is good for them. They're at Utah, which is no bueno. That's a very tough spot to play in. And tonight you've got Oklahoma City and Utah trying to beat each other up, and ESPN's return from the All-Star break doubleheader. It starts with San Antonio and Toronto. So the Lakers rooting for Kawhi here tonight. And they've got Milwaukee as a home and home. Boston comes to visit. Denver comes to visit.
And then just look at the end of the season. Thunder, Warriors, Clippers, Jazz, Blazers.
These are teams that they're going to have to beat in the playoffs. They also do have 3 games against tankathon game teams, Phoenix, the Knicks, and Chicago, part of a 5-game swing between March 12th and the 19th. At Chicago, at Toronto, at Detroit, which is currently your 8th seed, 4 games under 500 in the East. At the Knicks, at Milwaukee. It's a tough road here, man. And the Clippers, as I said, are 2.5 games in front of them, as the Clippers are in Memphis tonight. You assume the Clippers win that game. They're 3 in front. They've got to wind up being 3 better than the Clippers, and they have 2 against them. It's possible.
So you said it. They got 24 games left. What do you think they need to go here?
24 games left. I think
18-6, something like that.
18-6 would have them.
They'd probably
I don't think they're 12 games over 500 the rest of the way, man. That's a big ask.
But
I'm thinking
going
if
500 or maybe even 2 overs not going to get a playoff berth.
If you're 16-8 the rest of the way, that might be more realistic. I mean, because there's 8. I just gave you 8 losses. There's 8 losses here, unless again.
I didn't think they were going to win last night, and they pulled it off.
Yeah, Stephen A. was tweeting out that the game was over in the third quarter, and it looked awful. Their transition defense was terrible. But they hit a switch, and I'm assuming Lonzo's going to come back soon, and he's going to add something that's positive. I understand a lot. I know it's a ringing endorsement. But, I mean, he's going to add something that's going to be a positive. And there'll be times where they need him down a stretch of a game to close things out.
And he plays better with LeBron. Let's just be honest about that.
And so the Lakers leave that game feeling really good about themselves. They are now head on a 2-game roadie themselves at New Orleans, at Memphis, and get ready for the Anthony Davis thing to heat up again. Because New Orleans then comes to 2 of their next 3 are against the Pelicans. So 2 of their next 3 games are against teams that are not in the playoffs, that are below them. They need to win those 3.
Have to.
Right? Certainly when Milwaukee comes to visit. And then they're at Phoenix, home for the Clippers. Right now, they need to win 5 of their next 6. Because they should. These are the games that they need to win. And if they could beat Milwaukee at home, even better. Man. Then they go on a little run and they feel good about themselves, just like the Kings might have to after coming off of last night.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.